Hello everyone. Just thought I'd go ahead and test out my new camera to see if the video quality of my videos improve, and also wanted to show off my upgrade to Little Blue's cooking system. As you can see, I'm preparing to make lunch here. I'm planning on making a hot sandwich meal, and I'm planning on cooking using the vehicle's inverter. Now, if you've been watching the previous videos, you'll know that I had a 350 watt inverter, and while that was good for using to cook rice using my rice cooker here, it's not good enough to run something as powerful as a sandwich maker or a toaster. And how you can tell how many watts an electrical appliance needs is usually where the plug is, where the plug goes in. They'll print on there. Like on here, you can see, I don't know if you can read it or not, but this toaster is 120 volts, 60 hertz, and requires 750 watts. My old inverter was only 350, which means it would not be strong enough to power this toaster. So I had originally toyed with the idea of making pizza using the toaster by laying it sideways and making the toast and making pizza on it and putting it in, but that didn't work so well. The bread started to burn, so I kind of tossed out that idea. So then I decided, it'd probably be better to use a toaster just to make toast if you even need that. I may end up not taking that with me. And just using a sandwich maker, which this particular model here, I don't know if you can see the bottom on here, but it says that, where did it say it? Yeah, it says it's 120 volts, 60 hertz, 750 watts. So in order to run this from my vehicle, my power inverter has to be strong enough to do 750 watts. And therefore, I went ahead and upgraded my the underhood power inverter. So let me show you that right now. There's a fly buzzing around here, so I'm going to try to shut this slightly here, and hopefully that fly will go away. Okay, you can see I've got the car running right now. So I've got the ignition in, the car is running, and my power inverter is here. This was the one I had on my portable power pack, and as you can see, it in here. Got to get this thing to focus. Alright. My power pack right here, it has a readout that tells me how much power is currently being used, how much power is left in the battery, and that it's outputting 120 volts. Right now, no power is being used because nothing is turned on. And you see I ran the line here. I have a 50-foot extension cord for hooking up the shore power, so I'm going to need to pick up a shorter one, maybe probably a 25-footer to run it to the back here to cook from the vehicle. So the inverter is on, and I have my sandwich maker plugged into this multi-outlet here, which is currently off. But when I turn that on, the light on here will come on, and this unit comes on automatically. So before I do that, I want to go ahead and prepare the sandwiches. So I'm going to try to set the camera down so that I can go ahead and work on that. Or maybe I'll try it one-handed here. So I just pop this thing up, put my bread down, put my ham on it. So I already got some onion on it, and that's fine. Ham on there, more ham on there, put some onion down. Basically, you can put whatever you like, but I like onion, so lots and lots of onion for me. And maybe a little bit over here too. Okay, and also I'm going to go ahead and add some pepperoni. This is turkey pepperoni, so it's low fat. I'll add pepperoni to it. And go away, fly. Go away, fly. Get the pepperoni on here. this guy here. And let's put on some cheese. This will allow me to basically make hot meals easily while I'm on the road, because I'm going to be going full-time here shortly due to some situations that's developed. So Little Blue 2 is being converted right now from part-timer to full-time vehicle, so I'll be showing that shortly. But for now, let me go ahead and show you this cooking with the inverter. And because it might be a little bit dry, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of pizza sauce here. This is the pizza sauce. Just going to add some pizza sauce. And we'll have kind of a little bit of a pseudo pizza sandwich. Alright. So then we just put the bread on it. Second piece of bread on here. Straighten it all out. Close our sandwich maker and lock it. There's a little locking thingy here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, you can see it's not on yet because the power is not turned on. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the switch here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so the light came on, the power is on, and now this thing's cooking. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kind of hard to see the light, but the red light is on. And in about 2 or 3 minutes or so, this thing will be finished cooking. And then you have to physically open it up and get it out of there, or your food will burn. But this is a nice little item to have. It is a Rival, which is a cheap brand from Walmart. I think I only paid like $10 for it. While this is cooking though, let's go take a look at the inverter to show you how it's actually working. As you can see here, out of focus here. I'm having a hard time getting the camera to autofocus. There it goes. As you can see, it's drawing 713, 714 watts. That's what's being pulled by that sandwich maker, which is why I had to upgrade this, because my old inverter was only 350 watts. And I can also hit the switch here and see that my battery is actually dropping down quite a bit. It's now at 11.6 on the voltage that it has. And it's pulling it at 119 watts. I mean 119 volts. So, but that's still within the range. And that's why we have the car running, because cooking food like this will draw a lot of power. So by keeping the car running, I'm charging the battery, the house battery. Actually, this isn't the house battery, this is the vehicle battery, back up as I'm pulling power out. So you really don't want to do this without the vehicle running, unless you have a separate house battery. But my experience has shown that basically cooking a meal like this, you can cook a couple meals and then your battery's like dead. You're going to need to charge it back up. So by hooking it up to the engine and keeping it running, I can cook a meal and I don't have to worry about my battery dying out. So let's go look and see if the food is done. And it's still on red, so it's not yet cooked. I wish I could see better here. It's kind of bright out here, so it's kind of hard to see. We'll go ahead and wait for this thing to cook. While we're waiting for it to cook, let me go ahead and show off a little bit. I don't know if you can see the interior here of Little Blue, but it's kind of changed slightly. I have started to reconfigure Little Blue to become a full-time vehicle, even though I am keeping the bench seats. And the reason for that is because I will still be getting my children for visitation, and I need to be able to carry them safely, so I'm leaving the bench seat in there with the seat belts. And the vehicle for the most part hasn't changed too much, but for sleeping arrangements, I will be converting it so that it's designed to sleep only one person at this point, because I've broken up with my girlfriend, and it'll actually have access to the bathroom. So the vehicle is pretty much the same, except that it'll be designed for sleeping one person with access to an emergency bathroom in case you have an emergency in the middle of the night. The food is still cooking, and the light just turned green, so it's done. So at this point I'm going to turn the power off because I don't want my food to burn, and I just turned it off by hitting the switch here. Oh, something else to point out. You can see that we were drawing like 711 watts, and the inverter only outputs like 750. So you basically don't want to have sandhill cranes over there. I don't know if you can see them here, but this new camera requires focusing. I don't know if you can see the sandhill cranes. That's what was making that noise. But basically, doesn't that look good? Basically, because the inverter puts out 750 maximum, and this thing uses roughly 750, you don't want to plug in and turn on more than one item, from this outlet. Because if you do, you're going to blow, the inverter's not going to be able to power it. So, essentially, when you're cooking and doing things like that, you want to have only one item on, so that the voltage draw isn't more than what it's rated at. And right now I can go up to 750 max. I'm probably not going to upgrade my inverter any more than that, because for my cooking needs, I think I can get by with the sandwich maker. I'm probably going to get rid of the toaster because I had hoped to be able to use it to cook food like pizza or something. I guess it could be used to warm up pizza slices, but as far as cooking fresh pizza, it did work, but I was afraid of a fire because the bread started burning and it started smoking, and I figured, well, if I want something like that, I'll just make a pita or something using the sandwich maker like I've done right now. So, bon appetit, and hopefully this video was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel and share this video. Thank you very much.